Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Sunday, February 15th of the beautiful year 2026, and we are back for the round of 32 action of our main event, the 2026 PAL-DAS Cup. Today, only one session for you, and this will be the second session between Robin from the Netherlands and MAEDHROS from Italy. After the very first 9 games of the day, the former wrong version world champion leads 8-1. So this might be a very quick session, as MAEDHROS is pointing out in the chat. Hello MAEDHROS, welcome. Robin is only 2 games away from advancing to the next round, but MAEDHROS made a little bit of a history, as he's the first player from the blue part of the bracket who was from the first from the unseeded, lower seeded players in the blue part of the bracket who was able to take at least one game of the higher seeded opponent. Yeah, so let me show you the bracket. We are doing great as far as the round of 32 is concerned. Most of them, all matches apart from one are started. Some of them are already finished. The other matches, are scheduled for the next week. So we should be done with all the round of 32 action apart from one match, Hannah vs Adam Irish, on Wednesday, February the 18th, and then we will conclude the match between Hannah and Adam after the Irish player is recovered from the injury. Hello Robin, welcome in the chat. Did you miss the match between Merke and Weisbrot? I really recommend watching it. At some point, Merke was 7-3 ahead, and then Weisbrot won 5 games in a row, and we it has become interesting, so to speak. Yeah, so Merke versus Weisbrot, this was the closest match of the round of 32 so far. The other matches were not that close. Yeah, as far as AV Geek and Jesper, we had to stop this session after 3 games, as the Swedish player was dealing with some serious internet issues, and the stream of Jesper was unwatchable, and we don't know if Jesper will be able to continue or not. Provisionally, Jesper wanted to withdraw already while playing this session, but now he's trying to find out maybe a solution. Now, if it stays like this, of course we won't be able to continue the match, because this was kind of unwatchable. I know I haven't stated this clearly in the rules, but I think it's like obvious that if you wanna play, you have to have at least a stable internet connection that can follow your games. Yeah, maybe next time, whenever it comes, I will put this into the rules. It's not stated in the rules, so I can't, take any consequences from that. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Today we come back to the blue part of the bracket. Robin and MAEDHROS 8-1 after session number 1, as mentioned. MAEDHROS, defending the honor of the lower seeded players in the blue part of the bracket. Robin only 2 games away from advancing to the next round and facing the French scammer Gunther there. So here are the rules of the event. We play level 18 starts only, no line cap, SPS controller and handcam are mandatory for this event, and we play reroll seed every game. Our players know this because they already played 9 games of this match, so they are familiar with the rules. But for all the viewers who might be new to this channel, these are the rules. Best of 19 in the round of 32, 9 games in session number 1, which already happened yesterday, and up to 10 games in session number 2. This was this happened only once in this round, but yeah, what else will happen? We are about to find out. Each session is placed on a separate day. This rule is also there as the first session, was played yesterday. Player profiles, let me show them. Robin with a comp PB of 707 and ELO 1829, MAEDHROS 517 and ELO rating 1480. These are the numbers, and also some other numbers before we start the second session. The match stats after 9 games, Robin with the highest score of 569, 948, and MAEDHROS 335, 040. But as far as the losing scores and lines are concerned, the stats are better for MAEDHROS. Of course, Robin lost only 1 game, and yeah, this was the very first game of the match. 9-line early top out for Robin that allowed MAEDHROS to win the game. Oh, and hello Arden, welcome in the stream. Nice to see you back. Yeah, you'll probably keep your finger crossed for your compatriot MAEDHROS, but as you can see, the Italian player is in a pretty difficult situation after a session number 1. Needs to win 9 games today and can only lose 1. So pretty difficult task, but we will see what is possible. So the scheduled time on our clocks, our players are already in the chat, so let me check if they are alive. And I see they both are alive. Robin, you will need to turn on your camera, as we see a picture of a guy without hair, so to speak, a bald guy. So yeah, please turn on the camera, and then we will be able to start the second session of your match. You already see the Italian player MAEDHROS here, and here is Robin. Hello Robin, welcome. Robin, is this a photo of one of the dart players? The face seems familiar to me, but I'm not watching too much darts, but if I had to bet, I would say this is one of the dart players. Okay, so my Rob Cross. Okay, so yeah, I was kind of, familiar and with the face. So yeah, he committed tax evasion. Oh, that was not. Yeah, as I said, I don't follow that much of darts. I watched like the World Championships, and there was my compatriot Krzysztof Ratajski playing. Unfortunately, eliminated by the world champion. And yeah, but apart from that, I'm not following that much of darts. So yeah, and Arden asking how am I doing? I'm doing well. You're recognizing yeah, maybe. So Arden, I'm doing great. This is my last tournament as a host before going for a longer break from Tetris. The CDWC Vienna, happening in about 2 weeks, will be my last live tournament. I'm going to go not as a player. I will be like more helping Tugi with some Google Sheet stats stuff and so on, and yeah, I'm there to meet the people, and then on Sunday after tournament we go to watch the Ski Flying World Cup in Kulm, Bad Mitterdorf. So yeah, this is it, and here are our players warming up, and yeah, let me give the players some pieces maybe for game number 10. 64 for CED, 64 for CED. This is the seed for game number 10. Yeah, and it's nice to see some familiar Italian faces. Here, one of them playing and the other in the chat. So, yeah, good to see you back as well, Robin. Of course, very regular player in Paldas recently. One of the tournament favorites, seed number 3. And as you can see already, we have a pretty big advantage after session number 1, leading 8-1, needing only 2 games to win the whole match. So the players are ready. Game number 10 between Robin and MAEDHROS starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris 644 CED. And MAEDHROS is there as well, but I saw some buffering, so maybe let me refresh MAEDHROS. Yeah, and here we have MAEDHROS with maybe column 9 set up. 45 for Robin, 26 for MAEDHROS. These are the opening scores of this game number 10. And I already announced it in the Discord server, in the feedback channel. If there's anyone who would like to do anything paldastetris related after this tournament is done, I'm happy to give you the access to all things needed, required. Is there anyone willing to continue the Paldas action? Yeah, I can give you the access to the channel and so on. So feel free to let me know. And meanwhile, MAEDHROS unfortunately topping out with 75,240 points, which means Robin is good and leads 9-1. GG's. So Robin tops out at 37 lines. Robin, but can you stay please on the top out score? Oh my. How long will I be away? I can't tell right now, because I don't know how much time I will need. Yeah, guys, please stay on the top out screen. I need to get the stats. I'll give you the pieces, but give me a few seconds to check Robin's top out score. Then I will start the next game. The seed will be F449cc, F449cc. Yeah, it's difficult to tell. I have some other things to do in my life, and I can't tell how much will it take. And if I can't spend the required amount of time, I think, to host in a way I, imagine it to host, then I simply won't do it, because, I don't kind of, use those middle things. Okay. Oh, I had the Robin score. Yeah, 167,580. Okay. So here we are, game number 10 in the books. The players are already ready. So game number 11 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. F449cc. Yeah, so here are the players. This might be the last game of the match. But yeah, we might see. Maybe MAEDHROS is able to bring some magic. $71, $820 for both players after 16 lines, so the same score. You know what a classic would say, and neck. Now both players needed to skim some lines. And simul Tetris. F44 9 9 cc. Yeah, the seats are the same, and we are in game number 11, potentially the last game of the match, but you never know. Maybe Robin can get another early top out of the match. Oh, sorry, MAEDHROS with a little bit of a misdrop. Now needs to be careful. He gets the piece. Oh, and another buffering, but yeah, we have MAEDHROS back. 236 for Robin and 183 for MAEDHROS. .62 for Robin, 191 for MAEDHROS after almost 60 lines of this game. So we have pretty decent pace. .289 for Robin, 217 for MAEDHROS. And once again, a little bit of buffering on MAEDHROS's end. Shouldn't be a big deal. We're not that far away from each other as far as the line count is concerned, so yeah, all good. MAEDHROS reopens the well. They will refresh the Italian player just in case. Oh, and as I refreshed, there is some troubles happening on MAEDHROS's board. And this is looking dangerous, and I'm afraid MAEDHROS can't do anything more. And MAEDHROS tops out at 227, 620, which means Robin is good. Robin takes the game and a match 10-1. Of course, Robin, if you want to play this game out, if you want to have your victory run, victory lap, feel free to do so. Yeah, the stage is yours, so to speak. MAEDHROS, thank you very much for the participation in the tournament. It was nice having you back after a longer break. Yeah, as we discussed it in the yesterday's stream. Yeah, you had quite a lot going on. Yeah, but you found time to play, so yeah, really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see what will be the next possible time to host something together. And yeah, now it's time for Robin to get a good closing game of this match, and a 10-1 result is definitely a good way to start the tournament. Now Robin will have to face the French scammer in the round of 16. Which should be a tougher challenge, I suppose. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes in the round of 16. There's also Sam, there is also Hannah in the same part of the bracket. So definitely there will be very, very intense matches in this part of the bracket. Oh my, so many S pieces, but Robin handled the stack really nicely as far as this is concerned. 471 transition score for our former wrong version world champion. Yeah, I also tried my best against Sam, but the British player was so well prepared, didn't give me any chance to win a single game, so yeah. Sometimes you do your best and it's not enough. It's not enough. Okay, so Robin tops out and 4-4-80, 4-4-8, so one of the tournament contenders. Robin advances to the next round, which is yeah, Robin, very nice finish of this match. And now, yeah, you can prepare for your match against the French scammer Gunther in the round of 16. So Robin is a match winner. Of course, the celebration with darts, as always, for Robin. This is kind of tradition in the recent streams. I hope you get a 180 at least. At least. Yeah. So, here is Robin celebrating with some darts. And here are, guys, your match stats after 11 games. Yeah, it didn't change that much. MAEDHROS played 2 games which were around his average before we started, so no dramatic changes. And yeah, Robin advances to the next round, wins against MAEDHROS 83 and 66. Oh, that's decent. That's decent. Yeah, so here are the stats. Yeah, Robin with a pretty pretty interesting stats of losing scores and lines, but yeah, if you lose only one early top out, yeah, this is how it looks. Yeah, so updated bracket, guys, for you. Another pairing of round of 16, Robin and Gunther. And oh, Arden said bye bye. Okay, so bye bye, Arden. Yes, maybe see you next time. There will be quite few streams before this tournament ends, so yeah, a lot of opportunities to do so. So the only one match left in the blue part of the bracket is between Hannah and Adam Irish, but I mentioned the Adam Irish player, the Irish player, sorry, is currently injured, and we need to wait. Elias Dobry, Rurchak Świt, the matches in the grey part of the bracket, they will be played in the beginning of the next week, so in a few days. Serenity and Tony, this match starts on Tuesday, ends on Wednesday, so this should be also done very quickly. And AVG Jesper, yet to decide, and Michu versus Kuti. The second session of this match will happen on Tuesday. Yeah, so this is what we have, or maybe I show you, because I have this this thing prepared, and with the upcoming matches. Where it is? Here it is. So, AVG versus Jesper. This match should be played tomorrow, but it may change, so please be aware of it. Elias versus Dobre, their second session of the match tomorrow at 21 UTC. Then on Tuesday at 17 UTC we start with Serenity versus Tony, their first session of the match. And then after that we will be only concluding the matches already started. Second session of Rorchak versus Świt at 18 UTC, Michu versus Kuti, second session at 22 UTC. And yeah, the 15th match out of 16 for round of 32. This match will be played on Wednesday at 20 UTC between Serenity and Tony. And then of course when Adam Irish is good to play, we'll play the 16th match of this round. And yeah, as we are done with most of the round of 32 matches, we can slowly but surely start with the round of 16. And yeah, I think that's it for today. We had a pretty quick session, which was kind of expected, and now we are going to check someone to raid. Oh, Tetris Wars, there is something happening there, so why not? We are going to raid Tetris Wars. And yeah, guys, thank you very much for being here with us. We will be back tomorrow for more Pal Das Tetris action. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.